Shalom mishpacha, family. As always, Toda Abaki Acher Yom Wachemla. Thank you, Father, for another day in mercy. So I'm just out here on Freeport by the river. Just wanted to go through, I always do my videos freestyle, but we just wanted to go through some fire starting techniques, different ways to start fire, and my preferred way. So in my bag here, there's a lot of different stuff in here. When making a bag, say a bug out bag, having big Ziplocs is a great idea to keep things organized inside your bag. If you don't have a lot of zippers and pockets, using big Ziploc bags, you can categorize your stuff, and it just makes life a lot easier instead of cramming a lot of little stuff in the big pocket of your bag. We'll probably go into my bag setup later, but the fire starting methods that I have is I have cotton balls and Vaseline. It's to be honest, I haven't even tried it, but if I remember correctly, it's basically, it makes the cotton ball like a candle, so it's a long-lasting flame. You rub the Vaseline on the cotton ball and then you light it up. We'll probably we'll do that today so you can actually see, and me, what it exactly does. It's kind of loud out here, so I don't know if the video quality or the voice will be very good, but it's all about, I don't know. Anyway, fire starter. This is a Bear Grylls fire starter. I really like this one. All this just sparks a flame. We'll get into that. A very common fire starter that you'll see in the one that I'm most experienced with is let's see, where is it? Right here. I'm most experienced with this fire starter. It's basically a whole magnesium bar, and it's got a flint rod and a striker. Kind of just, so basically with this one, you get the striker. It's a bag. I don't know if you can see that. It's a striker. All you do, you rub the magnesium, and we'll actually show you how it works. You rub the magnesium on what you're about to start a fire on, and the magnesium is flammable. You just give a couple of strikes and it should go off. But that's the one I'm most comfortable with. Of course, lighters for short term and also emergencies, so you don't have to worry about sitting there, because sometimes fire starting, it's not as fast as you think. Another really underrated fire starting mechanism is these morning glories. Just thinking about it, you'd be like, oh yeah, that does make sense. Not a lot of people think about it. It's kind of like a miniature flare. Also, in an emergency situation, if you need to find each other, say you're with someone, you need to find each other, you light one of these things up, and it makes a dark area very bright, and it also stays on for a good amount of time. So You wave this around, you'll probably get found. In the dark, of course. And then also for fire starting, you have that constant light, that constant heat or fire that you can set on that dry brush. Do I have any more? No, I think that's about it. Oh, stormproof matches, emergency situations. You know, I'm not gonna show how to start a fire with a lighter or stormproof match because it's a little too easy, you know. That's emergency situation when you need to conserve calories or you don't have time to the time to make a fire, if I'm saying that right. You don't have the time to waste time on making a fire. But anyway, so yeah, I got the cotton balls in here, the petroleum jelly. I'm sure they do the same thing. We're gonna have to figure that one out together. I just saw it on a video and it seemed like a very good idea, so I went ahead and got one. Got a little set. Before we get into the fire, just some bonuses. I got a map. I believe I haven't seen this in a while. But this is a map of like all of California. Actually, Regina gave this to me. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, Regina gave me, it's a lot of different places in California. Map definitely useful when the time comes. I'm sure I'm gonna have a very good use for this if something ever hits the fan. Got my seeds and stuff. A lot of seeds in there. Real easy to grow stuff. Also, this is a really good buy. Walkie-talkie, but it's not just a walkie-talkie. So it has a charger, it has rechargeable batteries, but that's not the best part about this walkie-talkie. It's called a Blackfin. I'm not exactly sure the model, but it has a solar powered charging bank. You can also charge it using regular electricity, but it has a solar powered charging bank. Like, I just took it out right now and it started charging again. And as you can see, there's not much light out, but it is receiving some sort of charge. Now, the solar power, these, I've tested it. For 1 bar of energy, it's probably gonna take you about 2 to 3 days of full sunlight. So let's say you leave it out in the morning, 6 a.m. You take it in at 6 a.m. 12 hours of charging. You're gonna need 2 more sessions of that to get a whole, 1 whole dot of charging. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but in a situation to where you don't have power and you're utilizing this very sparsely, the batteries last on this for a very long time. So you'll never have a problem with this being dead unless you're on it 24/7. But yeah, this is a really good buy. No power, at least you got a charging bank for whatever you need. You could even use it for your phone. I don't know how much charge it'll give, but I also have a secondary, and this one took it out and now it's charging as well. Solar power banks, very good. Just make sure that you have the appropriate port for them. If you have an iPhone, Android, that you have one of those as well. Just some bonus items that I decided to bring along to show you guys. Something also very handy, multi-tool. I mean, got a bunch of different tools on it. Got your screwdriver, can opener, flathead, scissors. Then if you put all these up, close it up, you got a knife, serrated edge. Little saw, and I believe this is a nail file. I'm not sure. I think this side is a nail file and this side might be a sharpener. Not exactly sure, but something good to have. It's expensive though. It was expensive. Alright, so we're gonna get into making this fire now.